Hello and welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Tuesday, January 19th, 2016. Just going to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice. Thank you for your patience with that. So normally we start our videos off with a 2-year weekly chart of the Russell Index, but because of the severe price action lately, we're stepping back to take a look at the monthly charts. I use the Russell Index at Chart of the Day Cafe as my guide just to keep these videos short, and if I had to choose one index that was particularly price and interest rate sensitive, it would be the Russell, so that's why we focus on the Russell for the most part at Chart of the Day Cafe. So as you can see, we were watching this blue channel line that the Russell was trading in through much of 2014, and then in early 2015 we had this breakout to the upside, but the severe price action to the downside has brought us well below this lower blue channel line, and we are sitting here right now this Tuesday morning. The futures are up in a very healthy way, so it looks as though we are going to get an oversold bounce. This is the candle shaping up so far for the month of January. Will we get a wick that pushes us back into this range? Who knows? Keeping a close eye. That is the Russell. This is the Dow. We were looking at these charts on Thursday. Worth noting the price action here last August and this candle that defended that price and pulled it right back up. We're at the bottom range of that candle here. So will we get a longer wick? Will we get price moving back into this channel in a healthy way? Who knows, but worth noting where we are there. S&P, same thing, bottom range of that candle, and the Qs. We've been keeping an eye on the Qs because technology was one of the stronger sectors up until recently. So again, same sort of look, that bullish candle, and where we are right here, right now. Also worth taking a look at is China. We've been keeping an eye on that big FXI chart, which is the large cap Chinese stocks. Really interesting chart, at least to me, 5-year monthly. Look at the way price traded within the blue channel through all of these years, 2012, 13, 14, and then we had this parabolic move up and the complete wipeout all the way back down to the bottom of this channel. So we're trading in an area here where price was supported. Shanghai index last night, what I was looking for was for oil and the Shanghai index to start getting some support. It was up over 3% in overnight trading, so that's pretty significant. That would suggest that perhaps we are finding a little bit of a floor here for a while. How long it lasts, we don't know. Hong Kong was also up. Europe was up. Europe will close this morning at 11:30, so the day is not done there, but so far it's looking pretty good. And our North American markets are really set for a pretty strong bounce at the gate, so we'll see how that is. Also wanted to show you quickly the ETF for Canada. Wow, we blew through this. I'm going to pull it back to a 10-year chart for a better reference point, but I was keeping an eye on this area of support that we really blew through and this wedgie pattern that was shaping up, hoping for a lift up and out of this wedge, but I wanted to show you where Canada is right now. Also wanted to show you Germany. Same thing, this great big wedge. This is a 10-year monthly chart of EWG, which is the ETF for Germany. Will it be enough? This is not complete yet, the candle for this month of January. Will we get a strong enough bounce to pull price back into this wedge? Who knows, but I just wanted to show you that. I thought it was pretty interesting. And EWA. EWA is Australia, and EWA is kind of similar to Canada in the sense that it's a commodity-rich country and very much depends on commodities and is affected so much by China. Same thing as EWG. Will we get a candle that lifts? So this red candle so far for January, which has been a really ugly month, it's only the 19th. How will this candle look once the month completes? These candles here would suggest that it wants to kind of stop at this line, considers it a very important line, so we'll see. So having showed you those monthly charts, I also want to show you the daily on those because this could be an island reversal. Again, we're looking at EWA, which is Australia. So if we open up this way and price moves away and up and over the blue line, and we do hold this orange area of support, leaving this singular candle down here, that might be, it's an island reversal. It's a pretty significant reversal sign. So we won't know until later in the week whether that holds, but I thought it was interesting and worthwhile showing you. I'm seeing a lot of these show up on the charts. So that's EWA, Australia. This is Germany. Same thing. So if we get that same lift, that would be a pretty significant, possibly reversal sign there. Especially if island reversals are all about leaving that gap between this candle and that candle. So interesting. The other one is on FXI. So at that blue area of support, there's a gap between the candles. So if we do get lift up and over, leaving this as an island down here, that would be pretty interesting. And the other one might be shaping up on the Dow. So Doji at this area that was very important before. So if we get that lift up and out, might be worth keeping an eye on. So I just wanted to show you those. On Thursday's video, we were looking at the bank stocks in the US. JP Morgan announced their earnings were deemed pretty good by the market. So I just wanted to show you the JP Morgan chart where we are here at this area of support. This morning, Bank of America reported the market liked their earnings. Again, this is the Bank of America 5-year weekly chart at an area of some support. So if we start to get a reversal in the financials in the US, that might bode well for the markets overall. With the price action we've experienced lately, you never know how long a price lift is going to last, and you always want to be vigilant and on the lookout for a reversal, which I think is fairly likely, but time will tell. So with that, I wanted to share with you some old chart of the day cafe picks that look. I'm going to pull it into the 1 year. Excuse me, daily chart. CALM. Looks pretty good. Again, price is up and over the blue line. NetEase. China data was really interesting. I'm going to include a little clip from Bloomberg with today's video. NetEase has a very high value score. The GDP numbers out of China would support a move with NetEase. It's a services retail-based internet company. It's kind of like Alibaba. Again, it's all about price being up and over that blue line, but I think this would be one to keep an eye on. eBay. Check the numbers on all of these this morning. They've still got great value scores. So again, eBay at this area of support. This is where we put eBay forward originally. So with price up and over the blue line, eBay would be one that I think would be interesting. Google, same thing. ICE, Intercontinental Exchange, which was an old chart of the day cafe pick, and it's a financial up and over the blue line, looks interesting. Gilead, trading in this great big wedge, looks interesting. Again, up and over the blue line. And Southwest Airlines, I thought, looked really interesting. So again, up and over the blue line, but in the space that would benefit from the low price of oil and everything like that. So with that, I will leave you and put a video out next on Thursday, but I wanted to share with you, oops, not that. I wanted to share with you this Bloomberg piece that I'm going to put on the bottom of the show notes. I think it's worth watching. It's only about 2 minutes long, but it gives you a pretty good reference point on China and the likelihood of the PBOC initiating some monetary or market measures to prop up their economy. Thanks, and we'll see you on, I'll put out another video on Thursday. Hope you have a great day. Take care.